Hi everyone. Now I am going to explain you the poem called Upagupta, which we have already read in the last session of the class. First stanza of the poem says that Upagupta, the disciple of Buddha, lay asleep on the dust by the city wall of Mathura. Lamps were all out, doors were all shut, and stars were all hidden by the murky sky of August. Means the Upagupta lay asleep. Where he lay asleep? On the rampart, that is the city wall of Mathura. That time the all doors means that is very dark night, means that time the night, you imagine a night that every all doors are closed, windows are closed. Okay, that time he had came to the city itself and there he asleep. Then his feet were tinkling with anklets. Whose feet? Whose feet refers to the Upagupta's feet only. Feet here. Whose feet refers to the Upagupta's feet were tinkling with anklets, touching his breast of a sudden. That time he tinkling his anklets, touching his breast of a sudden. He woke up and started, and the light from a woman's lamp struck his forgiving eyes. When he felt that something is touching to his breast, what he felt? Something is touching to his breast. That time he woke up and started. Woke up and started. Started means surprised to see what is happened. Suddenly he woke up and started. Okay. Why he suddenly woke up? Because he asleep now. So there, when you are asleep, that time anything disturbed means that you also woke up and get started. Similar thing is happened with the Upagupta also. Then he woke up and started, and what is seen means the light of woman's lamp. What is there means light of woman's lamp fall on his face. Who that woman is means the Vasavadatta. Who was Vasavadatta? Dancing girl of Mathura, who was very proud of her beauty, wealth. Is it so? I have told you in the last session also. And it was the dancing girl starred with jewels, wearing a pale blue mantle, drunk with the wine of her youth. Drunk with the wine of her youth means she was proud of her beauty, proud of her wealth. Okay, so that is called as drunk with the wine of her youth. And she lowered her lamp and saw the young face of Austerly beautiful. What she saw there? She saw the young face of Upagupta, the disciple of Buddha, and he was attracted her itself. Who attracted? Upagupta, because he is very attractive, because he is itself a disciple and ascetic, so that he is very attractive. So that the lady had got attraction of that, and she told, "Forgive me, young ascetic," said the woman, "graciously come to my house. The dusty earth is not fit bed for you." She told that, "Forgive me because I have disturbed you, and come to my house because this dusty earth ground is not a fit bed for you. You come to my house." The young ascetic answered, "Woman, go on your way." He told. Who that? Upagupta. Upagupta told, "Woman, go on your way." Then he told that when the time is right, I will come to you, I will visit you. That time the black night, that I have told you that the light is very dark. That time when he told us, same time itself, the lightning came in there. Okay, a flash lightning is happened there. The storm rolled over from the corner of the sky, and the woman trembled in fear, and some of the unknown danger means she had gone into the fear itself. Okay, but here one thing we have to remember is that the woman invited Upagupta, and he told that when the time is right, I will visit you. That I will repeat that one again because it is related to the poem itself. A year has not yet passed. It was the evening of the April. When in the evening of the April, the same year. In the same year, once it happened that Upagupta was woke up by the Vasavadatta. In the same year, in the April, another incident is happened here. Okay, that is in the evening of April of the spring season, the branches of the wayside trees were full of blossom. Gay notes of the flute came floating in the warm spring from the air. Happy notes are coming from the air, means the when the trees are full of blossom with the flowers, that time the how beautiful the air is looking, and also how the nature is looking very beautiful, isn't so? So that is the situation there. And Upagupta passed through the city gates and stood at the base of a rampart. Who? Upagupta passed through the city gates and he stood on the base of the rampart. What do you mean by rampart? I have told you rampart means a high wide wall of earth or around the castle or the town or the country is called as rampart. Means here it is the wall of Mathura. Okay, he stood at the base of the rampart. Then he felt something on him, something touching to his feet. That he felt that was that a woman? Was that a woman lying at his feet in the shadow of the mango grove? He felt, he not seen it, he just stood there. That time he felt he touching a woman there with his feet. Struck with the black pastelin. What is sense? What he saw means he saw the woman that she struck with the black pastelins. Black pastelins. Black pastelins. That type of a disease, that is her body spotted with the source of a smallpox. She had a smallpox pandemic there. She was hurriedly driven away from the town itself because of her disease itself. You imagine that the Vasavadata once proud of her beauty, wealth. Now the same girl is drawn out of the city because of her disease. Means everything is not permanent now. We have to respect everyone. So but here the Vasavadata was very proud of her beauty, but now her beauty is not giving her support because she had now the black pestilence of the smallpox, the source of smallpox on her body. So she was hurriedly driven away from the town itself to avoid her poisonous contagion, because that should not be spread to anyone. So contagion means, I have told you, the spreading of disease by contact is called as a contagion. That is nowadays people are seeing that how the any pandemic will be spread. So that time the people are driving the people who are having that type of diseases. Okay, that is also happening to the Vasavadatta. The ascetic sat by her side, took her head on her knees. But ascetic is it? So he was a disciple of Buddha. He know his kindness. Okay, he is known for his kindness itself, and he sat down. Even though he know that she had a disease itself, but also he knelt down and took her head on his knees and moistened her lips with water. What he done? Moistened her lips with water and smeared her body with sandal. What he done? Smear means applied her body with the sandal. Then sandal bomb itself. Then the woman who was there now fell down. She was Vasavadata only, but she didn't know he is Upagupta. Okay, once she invited him now, but he told her, when the time is right, I will visit you. I have told you that this one is very important there now. So that I am connecting now here. The time is right. Though he telling her, she asked him, who are you, merciful one? Asked the woman. Now he told that the time at last has come to visit you. He told her, the time at last has come to visit you. I have came here to visit you, and I am here, replied the younger ascetic. So this is the explanation of this poem. Means the Upagupta with his kindness had given a good message that everything what we have now with us is not permanent. We have to respect everyone. We have to respect everyone's, we should not be proud of anyone here, because that is given by the God itself, so that we have to respect everyone. So we have to live a simple life. If everything is given by have with us, that is not ours itself, that is given by the God itself. So that is the one of the moral of the story. You people also can be create some of the morals of the story, and you can comment these all related morals. What is the moral of the story? You can comment on the video itself. And also don't forget to like and share this video. Thank you. I will teach you the grammar of the last lesson called Enchanted Pool, and related summary of this poem also I will tell in the next class. Okay. I hope you have understand this poem. Thank you. Stay home. Stay safe.